Now, there's people out there who pretty much have an endless supply of money, and I've always wondered, what are they spending their money on? Like, obviously there's those people that buy gold toilets and gold t-shirts, but what else are all these rich people spending their money on? I'm curious, and today we're gonna find out. What can I spend my money on in the future when I become filthy rich? Is that ever gonna happen? Probably not. Use code Tannar in the Fortnite item shop. Help steal money from Laserbeam. Ticket to outer space. Listen, if it meant going to outer space, I would save my life savings to go there. Like, how much does it cost to go to outer space? Richard Branson's Virgin Galactic spacecraft. God, that was a mouthful. $20,000 deposit for his $200,000 ticket. Listen, that's almost half a house. Like, one ticket to space. How long are you in space for? Is it just like a quick trip up? You have a look around, you come back down, you stay in there for a week? Is there a space hotel? What is the go? What are you actually getting for your ticket to outer space? Of course, Ashton Kutcher has got it. Imagine trying to explain that to your accountant. Like, what was this purchase for $200,000? Oh, that was just, yeah, I bought a ticket to outer space. Sounds weird, but like, obviously I'm really rich, so I can do that. You know what I'm saying? What else are people buying? Fossils. Why are people buying fossils? There's so many cool things you can buy with your money, and you're gonna buy some fossils? Nicolas Cage outbid Leonardo DiCaprio for a $276,000 Mongolian dinosaur skull. Like, it sounds cool. It's like, yeah, what's this beautiful piece in your home? It's like, it's a dinosaur. Yeah, you heard correctly, a dinosaur. How much do you have to be worth to buy a fossil though? Like, at least 50 million, 60 million, 70 million to spend almost 300 grand on a skull, a dinosaur skull. Why does this seem like something Glennon would buy? Like, he would spend his last pennies and be like, yeah, I got a dinosaur skull. What of it? Aha, what I was talking about before. Gold toilets and bathrooms. Now, this is what I would spend my money on. Nothing better than going to do a poop and sitting on a gold toilet. How do you clean that? How do you maintain a gold toilet, guys? Seriously. I can't even say this with a straight face. Like, what about if it's fake gold? Can I fake it? Can I fake being rich? New video idea. Faking being rich to see if anyone notices. A Hong Kong jeweler spent $3.5 million building a bathroom made entirely of gold and precious jewels. $3.5 million. Are you kidding me? You sitting on a toilet that's worth a couple $1,000,000. You know you're rich when you got a gold toilet. Like, that is the ultimate goal. I wonder if Kylie Jenner has a gold toilet. Movie props and memorabilia. If you had millions or billions of dollars to spare, would you buy props and other paraphernalia? Paraphernalia? That sounds sexual. Elon Musk bought the Lotus Esprit car from James Bond's The Spy Who Loved Me for almost $1 million. The car turns into a submarine. I was disappointed to learn that it can't actually transform. Really, Elon Musk? It's a movie prop. You're one of the smartest men on this planet. You literally created the electric car. Did he create it? Can somebody fact check that?
Wrong.
And you're going to sit there and act like you didn't know that it wasn't actually going to be a submarine. An entire town. What? If an island isn't your thing, you can always buy a town. I didn't think that was even possible. 1,700 acres of the 2,000 acre town of Bristol, Georgia for $20 million. She wanted to turn the town's farmland into a tourist attraction and film studio, but it was later auctioned off as a part of her bankruptcy. Well, lesson learned. If you're, a little bit money struggling, don't buy a town. Probably a bad idea. I don't really think you're going to get your money back from a town. Who can buy a town? That makes no sense. The owner of the Dodgers paid a Soviet wizard to send them winning vibes. What? You know you got a lot of money if you pay a Soviet wizard to send off some winning vibes. Like, if I send off the vibes, they might actually win. How much did this person spend to buy these vibes? That's what I want to know. Give me a figure. It doesn't say a figure. Tell me how much they spent on a Soviet wizard. A mob boss bought a minor league hockey team for his teenage son. That's what I always wonder. I'm like, damn, look at all these rich people, but imagine being the child of one of these rich people. Like, yeah, my dad just bought me a minor league hockey team for my birthday. No worries. Just casual Saturday. What did you get for your birthday? What do you mean, dude? Investor Steve Cohen bought a rotten shark for way too much. He's worth $12.8 billion. God, that hurts my soul. And how much did he buy it for? $8 to $12 million for a shark. This shark right here. What? Like, we all love some fish tanks. I've had some fish. I didn't murder the fish. I never did that. Don't you dare say that I killed a fish, okay? Don't you dare. But I wouldn't go spending $12 million on a preserved shark to put in your lounge room. That would be horrifying. It would be cool, but it would be horrifying. You come out, it's like late at night and you're just like, oh God, turn on the lights. Ah, there's a shark there. What the you doing here? Drake bought his neighbor's house so he could not complain about the noise. I don't think that that's a foolish purchase. I feel like that's definitely something Lennon would do. If I was worth a lot of money, the neighbors are complaining, I'd just buy their house. The neighbors next door better watch out because I might buy their house. I definitely can't afford their house, but I might buy it. Mark Cuban bought a jet on eBay. I didn't even know you could buy a jet on eBay for several millions. A private jet buying it through eBay. This made history. Yeah, because you bought a jet on eBay, dude. Buying a $140 million yacht also on eBay. Who is selling jets and yachts on eBay? Like, where? I'm just finding like cheap shoes and and like cables and stuff for my setup, but not a jet, not a yacht. Beyonce spent $500,000 on a solid gold rocking horse. These kids are going to be brought up with their head screwed on correctly. Good luck to them. That's all I'm going to say. Now, most of this video has been about ridiculous purchase and dumb purchases by rich people. You know, cars, houses, islands, whatever. But Bill Gates, we've got to give him some props. He's given over $35 billion to charity. So far, more than any human in history. So these people with extreme wealth can buy their nice cars and jets and whatnot, but they can also spend money on good things, which I think that this is something we need to focus on and make sure that we remember. It's easy to focus on the rich purchases of like the gold toilets, guys. Bill Gates over here is, let's divide how many gold toilets he's given to charity. So 35 billion. Bill Gates has given over 11,666 gold toilets to charity, guys. Now that right there is just insane within itself. Think about how many gold toilets have been given to charity. That's exciting. I like that. That's really good. Super yachts, one of the most expensive things that you can buy. Islands are expensive, gold toilets are expensive, but yachts are one of the most expensive things that you can buy in this world. I don't know why. You can literally buy a 747 and it will cost less than a super yacht. I don't know how it works, okay? Think about how many gold toilets you could buy for this yacht right here. Reports of it costing ranging from 600 million up to $1 billion. $1 billion. You can get 333 gold toilets for the price of this one yacht. I wonder if this yacht has gold toilets. See, private jet seems like a more common thing for rich people to buy, yeah? Prince Alawid bin Tannar of Saudi Arabia spent $319 million for a double-decker super jumbo, nicknamed the Flying Palace. Did it have a gold toilet though? $500 million they sold it for. What do you mean? Bill Gates owns a relatively modest $40 million. Just a relatively modest. You can't say relatively modest. Are you taking the piss? It kind of makes sense though. You're not going to see Bill Gates or Kim Kardashian on a plane. Like they got to have their own planes. I'm sorry, Bill Gates, for putting you in the same section as Kim Kardashian. I apologize. But like people of wealth, they can't be traveling. Even first class is a bit much. They got to have their private planes, okay? Kylie Jenner, one of the wealthiest women. No, she's definitely not one of the wealthiest women, but you know, one of the youngest billionaires and a female, which is pretty damn cool. I'll give her that. Was she self-made? I don't know if you want to call it that. She had money invested from being brought up in wealth. So she owns 100% of her company and charges still $1 million per sponsored post. It's like when you're worth $1 billion, why do you do $1 million sponsored posts? I want to get $1 million for a sponsored post. I ain't getting that. Please, somebody sign me up. How many more followers do I need? 145 million. I need 145 million more followers to get $1 million per sponsored post. But what is she spending her money on? That's what I want to know. Just for the summer. When you're worth so much money that you just wrap your car in orange just for the summer. Like, you know, why not? Change it up. When you got that much money, why wouldn't you? I don't even have any words now. I'm lost in this article. I'm like, damn. This girl is younger than me, by the way, and is driving a Lamborghini. Where do I sign up? Please. Her boyfriend gifted her a Rolls Royce for her 21st birthday. What boyfriend out there is gonna buy me a Rolls Royce? And where do I meet him? It's not on Tinder. Surely it's not on Tinder. It's gotta be somewhere. Where do I meet these guys who buy people Rolls Royce? But when you're surrounded by wealth and you buy yourself things, you also buy other people's things. You buy to other people's things. And I'm pretty sure from what I've heard is that Kylie Jenner also gives rather than just buys for herself. So that's something you gotta take from that. Like you gotta not be incredibly jealous. I'm still incredibly jealous. And also another thing is like there's cars, then there's properties. They're not private islands, but there's a lot of houses in Malibu, houses in this country, houses in that country. Why wouldn't you? 2016 for 12 million. I'm just trying to deal with the jealousy. I'm trying to channel it out into hard work and dedication to my job. This on her wrist is some very expensive jewelry. Each of these is about $9,000 each. That one's probably about 12. That one is probably like a $50,000 watch. This one's about 10 grand. That one's about 10 grand. There's almost 100 grand just on her wrist, man. Look at that drip. That's something that I would probably spend my money on. Once you get the house and the car, you spend on the fresh drip. The only thing I've ever spent my money on is this thing right here. This is my baby that I worked very, very hard for. Is it worth what she's wearing on her hand? Most definitely not. But it still represents hard work. So guys, this is a message to all those people out there. You gotta work hard. And yeah, work hard, okay? To finish this video off, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Make sure you give it a huge thumbs up. And make sure you work hard and save for your gold toilets, guys. Yeet.